Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The Ducks have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. He'll start the return inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oklahoma's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. Forced.
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Gets it to the back.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Sooners have a lot of options on second and inches. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown! Gets the back moving. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the wide receiver. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Wants to adjust the pattern. Out of the shotgun on third down. Quickly complete. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. And the Sooners are marching down the field. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Snagged out of the air. Got enough space. Touch. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The give to the right. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Got his man out of the backfield. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Quick completion on the out route. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Can't quite make the... Might have led him a little too much. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that no reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Might be changing the route. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Sooners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll run play action. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. The Sooners are facing third and inches.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, that's not a good sign for this offensive line.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Running to Green. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen. Flying down the left side. The 20. The 10. And he ran away from the defense. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Never a doubt. And they'll push them. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Wants to fire on second down. Right down the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the... Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running into the open space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. The give is to Smith. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock and get a W.
Got it, looking for the first down. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The inside handoff. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Willis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Pulls it in. They weren't able to move them an inch on second down. Now it's 3rd and goal. Dumps it off in the flats. Caught! What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Defense not showing press coverage. Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. And the Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Marino. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go, final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it on the left. And he takes it in on the final play of the game.